Hi, I'm Wendy from Shiny Happy World, and in this video I'm going to show you how to assemble the Orca whale block. Here's how you do it. Okay, this is the video showing you how to assemble the Orca pattern if you are not using a light box. So I've got all of the pieces prepared and cut out. And what that means is I printed my pattern onto the paper side of paper-backed fusible adhesive. I use Heat and Bond Light. You can trace if you prefer. I just hate to trace, so I print them out that way. And then I fuse it to the back side of the fabric and then cut all of my pieces out on the solid lines. So there are some dotted lines within those pieces. Those are placement guides that are showing you where other pieces are going to be positioned. So you want to transfer those over to the fabric side of your piece before you peel away that paper backing. And you can do that by holding it up to a bright window, and the light will shine through and let those lines show up even on a very dark fabric like this black. So once I've got all of the pieces cut out and prepped, I'm ready to put it together, but I did want to show you one thing in particular for this pattern. So on an orca, normally the eye is actually right in front of this white spot, and it's just about invisible. Like you really don't notice it. I fudged a little bit on my pattern and put that eye in the front, like close to where it normally would be, but I put it in that white spot so that you could have a visible eye if you want to on your orca. And I did give two of them that eye, but on this one, I'm doing this one in the most realistic colors. And so I decided to leave the eye off of that for this one. So I just wanted to show you on the placement guide, you'll see that eye. And on two of my sample blocks, you'll see the eye, but we're not going to do the eye on this one. So we're going to put this together. We are going to just peel off the paper backing. And I'm going to position this so that this straight edge is lined up with the straight edge at the bottom of my block. So I do almost all of my blocks what I call snapshot style. So I want it to look like I zoomed in and took a photo of this orca, but I zoomed in on the face. And so to get that illusion, he has a body, it's just not showing up in the photo, and it's not showing up in the block. And to get that look, like if we put it up here, it would look like it has been cut off, but we want to put it down here so it looks like it's just cropped out of the photo. So I'm going to position that down there, and then I've got this white underbelly, which is also going to be lined up at the bottom edge, but we are going to position it so that all of these placement guides are just barely covered. So once we get that line covered, we know we've got a good amount of overlap. So we're just going to check that, and everything is just barely covered. And if we want to go back, peek back at our reference guide, the flipper there is sticking out past the belly, which is exactly what we want. And now we're just going to put this eye spot on. And again, if you were giving it the eye, you would also add an eye on top of that. But we are going to say that he has a tiny little black on black eye right there that you just really don't see. Okay, and now he's shifted a little bit this way, so I'm going to shift the whole thing just a smidge more centered in here. All right, so that is the orca. I just wanted to point out you can make him look like he's swimming in water. There is a free pattern at Shiny Happy World for waves that you can put at the bottom of your block. I'll show you a sample where I did that. I'm not doing that on this block, but at the end of this video, I'll show you a sample. But it's a free pattern just for some simple waves that you can put at the bottom of any of your animals that you want to make look like they are in water. So I'm going to take this over to my ironing board. I'm going to fuse all the pieces in place. Just follow the directions on whatever brand of fusible adhesive you use. Then I will take it over to my sewing machine and I'll do all of the outline stitching, and I'll bring it back here and show you this finished block, two other colors that I made, and at least one of those will have that water at the bottom, so you'll get to see what that looks like. Okay, this is one finished whale. I just wanted to point out that on this one, I did not use the eye piece. This is the one that I made in the most realistic colors. I'm going to show you a couple of other samples in a second. And in real life, an orca's eye is very small, and it's like usually right in front of this white patch, and you really can't see it. So for this version, the most realistic version that I made, I left the eye off because normally it's a black eye on a black background and you can't see it. But I did a couple of other versions where I did add an eye and I put it in the white patch. So here's one version where I added that eye. Again, you could even do the non-realistic colors and still leave the eye off, but I knew that some people wanted the eye in there, so that's there as an option. You can go either way. Another fun thing that I did with this one is add a stripe of waves at the bottom. That's a free pattern that you can get at shinyhappyworld.com. Just go to the website and click on free patterns, and you'll see a pattern for what's called wavy waves. And it's a stripe of waves that you can put at the bottom of any water animals, but it also has some stripes that are jagged waves on both sides, so you could fill a block with a couple of stripes, and that just gives you a little environment block to add around some of the animals if you're doing an aquatic kind of quilt. But I did one more version in different colors. This one is all in Sea Breeze, colors from the Sea Breeze Splendors collection for an Arctic chill quilt that I'm working on, a bundle. This one is done in much brighter colors, also with the wavy waves stripe added to the bottom. So 3 different versions of the Orca whale pattern. You can get that at shinyhappyworld.com. I'm Wendy, and I will see you next time.